Okay, hello everyone, busygamerdad back again, going to be picking up right where we left off after we defeated the Death Moth. If you didn't see last episode, that was the boss that we got through in Trials of Fire. This is a very interesting game. I think it's akin to like a D&D one-shot, kind of roguelike, Gloomhaven style kind of card game. As you play through, you have heroes, you can unlock them. Starting off with 3 heroes, you have your Hunter, Warrior, and Elementalist. It's a fun little game. I think it's a really interesting take with the world and the narrative where you're in this ash world and you have this quest that is procedurally generated and you're trying to go find out what's going on and solving the mysteries along the way. So as I said, we just took out our first boss. Our elementalist got chewed on a little bit, but we'll see how quickly we can recover. We were on our way to our first waypoint, as it were, in our journal. We were looking for Naya, the Void Leader, to find out what's going on, and we will see what ends up happening from there. Your foe managed to salvage some useful items. So we have a legendary. So let's see. We get to pick. Oh wow! All right. That's a red. That's. Everyone can use the shield. Iron taunt, block, impenetrable wall. I see. Okay. I would like. Honestly, the shield isn't terrible because the shield I'll give to the elementalist, or I'll give to. The bow is actually pretty baller. All range damage does 1 more damage. All melee attacks deal 1 extra damage for... Jeez, yeah. Armor 3, quality 2. The only one that I'm like, yeah, I don't really want is the sword. I think I'll take the shield and I'll give it to our warrior because she got a taunt last time. The bow is really tempting, but I'm going to take the warrior, the shield for right now. Yeah, and then we got the bones, and that's a bone toolkit. Upgrades a card in their hand. Oh, okay, cool. So then now I will take all, and we'll take a look at what we can upgrade for our hunter. Shelter, moved to any friendly to defend, and activate that character. Okay, and then flare, inflict. Oh, exposed. Exposed to take the additional damage and cannot have stealth. That might be helpful. I don't know how many stealth creatures we have. Range shot, then if you are adjacent to an obstacle, get 4 defense. That's pretty good too. And then Deadeye. All ranged attacks do more damage. I'm going to do the flare. I like the flare idea. And I am going to get rid of... Let's get rid of... swipe. Let's get rid of swipe. All right. Cool. And then, oh, we get another pick. Oh, okay. 2 remaining heroes. Oh, all right. Fine. I'll get to go. Our elementalist, overload, fire shield. This works really well with the kind of build that we're going. So whenever you, yeah. So I want that, and I don't know. Do I want to get rid of the force missile? I think that might be the one we get rid of. Yeah, let's get rid of force missile. Let's do that. And then our warrior, hamstring, goad, all attacks deal an extra 1 for that. Okay, challenging stride. So we didn't pulls all enemies towards you. Yeah, so I think that we're gonna go with like a tanker build. That's gonna be pretty interesting to see how it plays out. So we'll do that. Challenging stride, and we'll kit them up. It appears Naya has been here. Jarrah points out some writing carved into a stone slab by the point of a weapon. The writing is a message in any voiders following and describes where Naya has gone next. Leaving a trail like this is a dangerous gamble, but as you have little else to go on, the party decides to follow the clues to your next destination. New objective, follow in her footsteps. Alright, cool. You got it. Recovery. An adrenaline surge from your success has helped you shrug off some of your injuries. Oh, that's awesome! So we did an event and we failed. Well, failed successfully is what I'll say. But we got an injury from it, and that looks like it's gone now. That's actually really helpful. You gather what you can from the surrounding ruins before continuing on. All right, so we got another dagger. Oh, that's pretty good as well. Set up, melee attacks, inflict expose. Surging strike, melee attack, and then cunning offense. Okay. And then force rod, that's for our caster. So we got a lot of stuff from this. They're really kitting us up. I appreciate this. I appreciate this 100%. So we are tired, so I'm actually going to make camp. And we don't need to meditate. I don't think we can upgrade anything right now. We don't have the bone for it. And we don't have enough of this material to do that. So let's go back in here real quick. And let's go take a look at our equipment real fast. Congratulations, you found a legendary weapon, as well as providing skills. Legendary give heroes a permanent combat bonus. Make sure the best use of legendary is try to build the rest of your loadout around that. I understand. So that is going to go right there. Yep, and then that gave us the defensive stance. That gave us the impenetrable wall and the iron taunt and a couple other things as well. And then the spiked helmet. Draw 2 cards, gain willpower. For every weakness in hand, shuffle a fatigue into your deck. I don't have any weaknesses right now. After you play a move, deal 2 damage. Okay, so, but this gives armor. So it's like, maybe that's not a bad idea to give them that. Unfortunately, we get a lot of card draw for them, which I'm not really a big fan of, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. Then you get an upgrade in your casting wand. Is that not right? So flame, fan, and prepare. But if I give you this, what does that do? It gets rid of flame fan and then force strike, then push. No, I like the flame fan better. I like the flame fan better. So maybe not an upgrade there. Crude spear. I don't think we have to worry that's like an offhand for you. Yeah, nice. So melee damage, yep, okay, cool. And then this is just a target friendly hero upgrades a card in their hand. Okay. Yeah, put the equipment on there. Set up, cool, improvise, got it, nice. Good stuff. All right, so then we're gonna go into our camp, I believe, right? Yeah, so we're gonna rest and we're gonna gain 2 health. Everyone seems to be okay, but we still need to rest to get some food back and get some energy back, so we're fresh. Yeah. All right, cool. So let's see. We could go to town, but I don't think that's important for us right now. We only got $73, so that's not a lot by any stretch. If the other town was to be believed, like the average cost of things. So we're just gonna keep on going, but there is something here for us to take a look at. So what is this? What is this little node? Let's see what that's all about. Sitting in the shade of a rock, you find an old hybrid who has little food or water. He claims to be able to commune with souls from the dead, including those affected by the cataclysm, and may be able to make a connection with some of the souls reborn in your body. We could agree and spend a day trying to reach the astral plane with the mystic. Try to take what few supplies he has. Refuse. I mean, that takes 2 food away from us, but I'm willing to try this out and see what happens. So, yeah, the 4 of you sit in silence and try to slip into the meditative state after a few hours. Rastin and Jara give up, having experienced nothing but strange hallucinations. Malkin and Gromok sit unmoving for the better part of a whole day. She experiences a formless, timeless void and converses with souls of beings who have lived and are yet to live on our plane. Oh, so we get another one. Great, awesome. Malkin has gained a trait. A trait is a permanent addition to a hero's core deck that provides a unique bonus or disadvantage. Well, I hope this is a bonus. All cards half willpower, rounded down. Okay. On draw, gain weakened. Okay. Alright, now we're tired. That's not cool, man. Is that a town? That's ruins. Let's see if we can keep walking this way and see if we can find a town. That doesn't look like a town at all. That doesn't look like it. That's the grasslands? Let's try and keep moving. There's some ruins. And there's the grasslands, material and equipment and food. Battle, equipment and food. Let's take a look down here. There's a town up there, so you might have to turn north. A small, well-spoken chard claims to have been robbed and humiliated by a nearby tribe. She offers the party a sum of 40 obsidian if they will kill the chard and help her retrieve her belongings. That's a hard battle. Take the obsidian, but do not help the diminutive chard. No, that's rude. That's a hard battle for us. No, because we're tired, so we add a fatigue card to our deck. I don't want to do that right now. I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going to get involved right now. Yeah, we're drained. Yeah, see, so that's where it's like, I'm just not happy about that. Let's go to the settlement. We can hire him? A new follower for 90. Local arcanist bemoans the lack of need of his skills in this backwater, calling the human backwater. You know what? I wish I had enough. Give him 2 supplies, new follower, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's turn him down. The arcanist quickly sets off to give his fee to another male ratling before exchanging an emotional goodbye. So we got a new follower. Oh, that's fun. We unlocked, I think this is a new hero, the arcanist. Yay. The arcanist can upgrade common, rare staves, tomes, and okay, cool. So is he with us right now, or is that just like something that happens later? I think that's something that happens later. That's okay. So we'll just rest right now. We'll keep ourselves fresh. We do need to get to a settlement and get some battle. There's a shop. Let's see. Alright, so there's a shop. You come across a small human settlement with well-stocked. Nice. Okay, so unfortunately, we're going to spend all our money on food. That's really what we're going to spend our money on. We don't need any of this stuff. We don't need any of that stuff. We need food. That's what we need right now. Can I sell this for 15? I can sell that for 5. Is there anything I can get with that? No. Alright, well, at least they're not in my inventory anymore. As the party heads out of the city, Rastin suddenly notices that one of your supply bags is missing. Clearly you've been robbed, probably while the group was distracted. Ugh, no. Retrace your steps and ask around. 50% decision going. You can't waste the time. I'm going to have to do it. After asking around the market, some of the shop can point you in the direction of a youth who is known to prey on visitors to the marketplace. You track him down to a small dwelling made partly of the shell of some giant crustacean. Threaten the youth. The boy needs the food. No, we need the food. We need the food. No. I'm getting my food back. The boy is clearly terrified, but you soon find out that he and his family are starving and have already eaten much of the food that was stolen. The youth agrees to give back what is left. So we got 1 food back. Alright, fine. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. And now we're tired. Alright, you know what? Let's just rest. Let's just rest. Use the food. Alright, and then we break camp, and then let's move on. I do like having this little map over here to see where we gotta go. Alright, what's down in here? Well, this is where we gotta go. Who are you? Ooh, that guy looked menacing. He was a token on the map. There's very, very few of those. The ruin ahead must be one mentioned in Naya's writing. You are getting close. As you enter the destroyed town, strange bluish wisps dart amongst the streets, and Rastin can't help but stop and admire the beauty of the spectacle. His awe is short-lived, though, as the wisps start to congregate to a single point, picking up skeletal remains and more recently deceased bodies as they go. Before long, a huge, vaguely humanoid shape stands to challenge you, made of the bones of the fallen. Alright, here we go. Boss battle. This guy... Oh, he looks kind of cool. Yep, heroic cards. Congratulations. You've drawn your first heroic card. Heroics are one of the more powerful one-shot actions that you can swing the tide of battle. Heroic functions must, just like normal actions cards, except for 2 significant differences. When a heroic card is played, it is removed from the battle, so each can only be played once. Heroic cards cannot be duplicated by any effects. Okay, that makes sense. What are you? Amalgam. Okay, and every fragment soul. For every 8 points of damage the amalgam takes, he spawns a husk nearby. Okay. Well, that's not cool. So we have flare, but that's not gonna help us. The husks are not super important for us right now. So I'm going to probably discard that one. And what do I want to do? Move 2 and then get the heck out of there? I know, because I'd have to spend, so 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't close the gap. He can too, so I'm going to try and be more defensive with what I do. I will have you move here. You do cantrip on yourself. This will be fodder. I have a feeling that this guy's going to be able to move 1, 2, 3, 4, probably. So I don't want to get too close. I don't have a way of fixing anything up. So if I get rid of you and I hit a redraw, what do I get? Defensive stance. That's actually kind of super helpful. And then surging strike. Melee strike, deal 2 damage. Yeah, that's a heroic one. I don't want to do that yet, though. I don't want to hit... Can I hit him? Oh, this is blocking the way. You see that right there? That tells me that it's blocking the way. So then if I discard you... So if he moves 1, 2... I don't know how many he'll move, but I'm guessing it's going to be like 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hit him? You can. So I'll take that, and then I'm actually going to end my turn. I'm just going to cycle these away. There, and then I'm actually going to try and do a redraw. Nope, nothing worthwhile. Should I do a redraw, try and draw something there? No. Let's end it. Let's see what they do. Alright, so we got that. In the enemy turn, yep. So I only moved 2. Necrotic Spear. Oh, he's a ranged attacker. That's fabulous. Thanks. Oh, good. That's just great. Thanks for letting me know that. Alright, so... Draw a card, weakness rounded down. All cards this turn. There's not really anything that... Is it this turn for just her? Deals -3 damage, so... I don't think this is going to be super helpful. Magic attack of 0. So... And then you have taunt and aggressor. After you play a movement, deal 2 damage. So... 1, 2... No, you're not going to be able to close the gap. Pull all enemies within range 3, then defend. Okay. So... Let me think here. If I were to do... If I were to cycle out... Well, you can move... here. And then, after you move, deal 2 damage to all adjacent enemies. This does not trigger a combo. But if I were to do you and have you move 1, 2... Yeah, so if I were to do... It's got 30 health. How can I get you away? Well, I can move you away now. So if I were to just dump this card, have you step back, have you stone shield there, hit for a few damage, question mark? No, it doesn't look like it did anything. That was weird. Throw this one away. One of these has got to go so you can move into position. 1, 2. So I'm going to do... Actually, no, that's not the smart play because that'll pull them closer. So 1, 2. Let's see. Let's get rid of that one. Let's have you move here. There. And then discard this. Hit him. Wait, no, do I want to do that? That didn't seem right. So if I did this, put you here. No, that's not right either. No, I think that's what I want to do. I want to do this. I want to do this. Yeah, I think this is what I want to do. There. Okay, yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. And then Demonic Pact. Oh dear. That sounds terrible. Offensive stance. All damage does more. Oh, and then they're going to throw a spear. And they're focusing on the elementalist. I got to get this guy dead about as quickly as possible. Every willpower weakness in your hand. Check fatigue. I don't have anything like that. So we'll just move you right here. Yep, and do that. And then inflict an exposed on target. All your attacks ignore defense. No, that's not. I need to get you close enough to do that. So if I do this and this, why are you not able to move over here? 1, 2. Oh, there. There. And then so he has weakness now on him. There's the husk, as it were. Okay, so then we do this right there. So we're hitting him pretty hard. Get rid of the rage. Have you move up? No. Wait, no. No, I don't want that. No, that goes there. Oh, the movement is finalized? Darn it. Alright, well. I don't think you can hit that one. No, you can't. So, there and there. So the husk is dead. They get a little armor, but they're going to get plinked again, and I'm not happy about it. So they just summoned one right there. Demonic Pact. And random attack. Yep. Took the armor right off. They are chewing on my elementalist. Alright, so how can I save them? Whenever you gain draw that many cards, adrenaline. Every time you play a melee card, gain 1 willpower, swipe. Okay. Well, Flame Shield. Whenever you are attacked by an instant, inflict on play, get 3 defend. So this is free. Let's see, are you... If I give you... If I get rid of this, and I get rid of this, you take care of the husk. Right there. If I use this for willpower, does that help me? Alright, so we got the impenetrable wall, but it didn't draw the taunt, which is what I was kind of hopeful for. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is if I drop this, move to here, and then drop this one, and this one, then I have 2. We get a combo strike. We do this one, and she gets some defense. She gets some defense, and then we'll call it good. Yeah. Gonna maybe need to use those redraws. Curse. Defenseless. Oh no! Move in random. No? Okay, so it didn't really do too much to us, which is great. I will take that. I will take that. Alright, target hero, upgrade a card in their hand. I'm actually just gonna get rid of this so that I can move you to here. Is it improvised that's better? Improvised is... yeah, improvised is better. So, do that, and then... Can I not? There. So that's going to take the shield off of him. Pulls all enemies within range. Block, defend. So I'm actually going to do the hamstring. Why can I not do hamstring? Oh, not enough willpower. I haven't done enough to... Got it. Okay, so then... if I move up... Is this the round I want to try and really go ham on him? I think I have to. Yeah, I think I have to. So if I do this and move up here... And... I would get rid of... this... No, if I do the shout, I'll just pull him towards me, right? Why is it not? Move to... Yeah, so if I do right there... Okay, so it didn't trigger the combo, but we did some damage to him. We have 2 to deal with here. So then we hit... There, we get the combo strike. Yep, and do it... Yeah, and then he spawns a husk. That's fine. And then we do... This should finish it off. Right? Oh, it didn't. Alright, so... Block 4. Why can I not do this? Action cannot play. Absorb all damage, half the character. Rolling down. Oh, is it because... Okay, so I guess we have to recycle that. And then we'll try and redraw. Wild swing, not unfortunate. Yeah, we can't redraw or do anything there. Alright, so... I think we're okay. I think we're okay. So wild strike, that's gonna hit for 2. Okay. Well, so let's just finish this guy off, right? Move to willpower, no. And then if I do I need to do a swipe. So if I do right here. And then, yep, we moved and we hit because we have the legendary shield going. Yeah, nice. I like how the warrior... I'm getting the warrior under my belt. The other ones are a little confusing still. But yeah, our elementalist got chewed on there. Okay. I love solving the problem. So we have 3 level ups to play around with. So let's see here. Pinning them would be not bad. All attacks on a single target gain bonus damage equal to the resilience of this power. So 3, 2, 1 as it goes down. Okay? Hit and run. And then shelter. Move to another friendly unit. Okay, so I'm going to do... I think I like this one. And then if we get rid of... Yeah, if we get rid of the swipe, maybe that's the better thing. Because the swipe, we get this. I know it's not as good, but... Well, it's 2 or 1 range damage, and this is 3, or this is 2. It's unupgraded. Yeah, so this is equivalent to that. So if I did this, I think that's really helpful. And then we can get another couple level ups. Let's do the Elementalist, and let's see what kind of cards we get. Static Discharge. Deal 2 magic damage, inflict stun. Oh, okay. It deals bonus damage to all friendlies within... Okay. Jumps within 1. Repeating. Windwalk is just a movement spell, I'm thinking. And then Ice Lance is a... Okay, and then Storm Conduit. After you play a card dealing damage, deal 2 damage and inflict shock. So this could be really potent. It's different than this. This is a one-off. This is a random enemy within 4 spaces. Every time we deal a magic attack. And that's magic damage. So we're not really doing magic damage, unfortunately. We're more like buffing, which is fine. I don't mind that, but it's kind of not where we're going. And I think because I don't deal damage, there's a lot that we're not getting out of our character. Let's try the Storm Conduit. I mean, that seems like a really nice card to get, but what would we get rid of? The swipe card? Then our caster's pretty expensive, so I guess I'll do it. And then let's do our warrior. Tackle. Oh, and inflict weakness on all adjacent enemies. That's actually pretty awesome. And challenging stride. Resilience. Defend at the beginning of your turn. On play, defend 3, and then hamstring again. I think tackle is actually a really nice card, because if we did that in exchange for the swipe, that might be pretty awesome, actually. Yeah, so let's do that. And then we got another legendary piece of gear. So we got shield wall, battle stance, impenetrable wall. Okay. We've got elven stalker chain. So that's heighten. So windwalk, willpower. Heighten sense all damage +1. Draw a random damage card from your deck and discard pile. And then blow to the head. This is Star Hammer. Interesting. So we could really jazz up our warrior if we really wanted to with some really potent stuff. I think I would almost prefer that. These are pretty expensive. And a random power. The target discards a random active power. So that's good to get their buffs off of them. All melee cards cost half. Interesting. I mean, if I'm being honest, I really like it. I think I want to try it. But it turns us into a really expensive tank. If you lose defense and start the turn with resilience, all attacks deal +2 damage. Glass plating, and then on play get 4 armor. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with the hammer though. +3 damage occupied space adjacent. +3 damage for each occupied space adjacent to the target, other than the. Wow, so that, like, this thing is like, you just smash the heck out of someone. Alright, yeah, let's do it. I'll take all that. It appears Naya has been here. Malkin points out some writings carved into a stone slab by pointing with his weapon. The writings. Any voyage. Okay, so now we have to go again to find her? Leaving a trail like this is a dangerous gamble, so we have to keep going, following in her footsteps. We gather some more supplies, and we got another shield. So we have this shield, and we have this shield here. Who can use the shield? Anyone can use this shield. Shield blast, block. So that might not be bad at all. And we got some upgrade materials, so that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Block and bash. This one's block, bash, shield bash. We get 2 of those. Okay. That's got 2 armor. That's got 3 armor. Alright, cool. Nice. Awesome. So this was busygamerdad showing you guys some more Trials of Fire. I hope you guys like the content. I hope you guys like the premise of this game. It is like a standalone one-shot for like D&D or like Gloomhaven. I really do believe that. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. I will have a link for this game should you want to wishlist it or pick it up outright. Hopefully it's a good addition to any Busy Gamer's life and Busy Gamer library, because you can stop this and pick it up at any point. I hope to see you in our 3rd and final episode, where hopefully we find Naya. I don't know where this woman is or person is, but she went all about the world trying to do things, and we're just trying to get back to her and trying to find out what the heck's going on. So I hope you guys are interested and want to see the conclusion, and we will see you next episode. Later.